Welcome everybody to the final race of the Classic Convertible Series. We're here at Talladega Super Speedway. Jack Lightning Blaze and Noah Swell are the front row starters. Here's the full qualifying results, and here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines firing up. We are ready to race here at Talladega for the second time this season. So there are 13 drivers who have a chance at a championship today. Brad Chesson has retaken the points lead. He has a 5-point lead over Richard Anderson, winning at Road America, who gained 10 positions. Brad Chesson gained 5. Jack Lightning Blaze gained 7 spots, 12 points back. Connor Breeden lost 3 spots, down to 4th, 16 points behind. Max Anderson is up 4 spots. He is 5th, 17 points back. Casey Hoyt dropped 3. He's down to 6th, 19 points behind. Noah Swell, no change for him. He is 7th. He is 24 behind. Cole Colby down to 8th place, 26 points back. Wes McCoy losing 7 positions, 28 points behind. Casey Nanico 10th, 29 points. Tokoyami lost 7 positions, 33 behind. Tito McCoy 12th, 58. So huge gap, but still have a chance. And Tobin McCoy, the final driver who has a chance at a championship, is 58 points behind in 13th place. So those are the 13 drivers who have a chance at a championship. Of course, some it's a long shot, but still a shot. Would need maximum points just to be safe. So it's besides the winner of the race, it's 2 points behind, or the gap. So each position is basically 2 points, excluding the winner, which gets 10. A lap for leading the most, or a point for leading a lap, and another point for leading the most laps. So basically the winner would get 11 more points if you want to count the lap led. As the pace car pulls in, getting ready to go green. Here we go, green flag is out, and we're underway. Great start for the 36, already clearing the 22. Got no help from behind though. Here's the 8 of Blake Peters. Blaze Ibatar giving the push. There's a 2 of Wes McCoy. He needs a perfect run today for him to win this championship. Well, 28 points. Yeah, that's quite a bit, but not too much compared to the last two. Tobin McCoy, Tina McCoy, 39 and 58. 4 wide already. Don't want to cause a wreck now. Don't want your hopes taken away on the first lap. At least have a chance, a fighting chance. Here comes the 2 to the inside. He knows he has to get as many points as he can. I think he'll get the first lap. Yes, he does. Hang on. Yep, he does by 200ths of a second. First bonus point awarded. Ryan Butcher in the 71 now to the front. They're 4 wide, a couple rows deep. Someone hit the wall. Got a car bouncing the 64 in the middle. Somehow they all save it. The 32 and the 4 on the apron of the racetrack. Edison gonna merge back. Oh, it's gonna be tight though. There's a 12. Oh my god. Nearly cut across the nose. That would have been bad. That'll split the pack up, but that might be a good thing. Calm these guys down. Oh, the 11 Richie Hiroshi's coming off pit road. Not gonna be in the way of the leaders. Not gonna pull off a LePage. I hope not. He isn't. Okay, good. Jeff Scott in the 45 behind in second. Raymond Fisher in the 48 in third. These 3 just looking for a win here. Fisher came close to Toronto. He's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. The fight for the championship is just way too tight to discuss, like the scenarios and where they are. I'm just gonna have to guess and I'll calculate. Well, some are pretty easy on the fly, like 5 points. Richard Anderson basically just has to finish 3 spots ahead of Brad Cheston, assuming Lightning Blaze doesn't finish 6 spots ahead of Brad Cheston, and also ahead of Anderson as well, or at least. And there's a 36 out in front. Well, a win would pretty much guarantee it. Lightning Blaze with 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s. Pretty consistent season. 7 positions gained after Road America. Crazy. And Anderson, well, with the win, that's 10 spots, so not too crazy. Yeah, the 36 hasn't been a really contender for wins, only scoring 3 top 5s, although a pretty low amount. And no one has been really dominant this season. The most top 10s is 7. That's by Noah Swell, who only has 1 top 5 to his name so far, who can win the championship, by the way. Blake Peters led that lap. Getting tight again. Alexander Rowe in the 21 to the inside. Not the best season for Alexander Rowe. 19th in the points. And here's the 12 of Anderson. Got a car on the apron. Rowe still has the lead. No one able to get enough of a run. When will that big one strike? I think people are worried about the big one first. Here comes Edison. Edison and the 4 of Lucas, who almost wrecked just two laps ago. And now up front, here's Brad Cheston in the 77, looking for win or championship number 6. Yeah, this is probably one of the hardest championships if you were to fight Brad Cheston. Well, maybe that not that national championship he got a few seasons back, as we use the playoff system. Still got it though. Was close. Had to fight his own teammate, and oh, there they go. And now they're wrecking. Oh, the 55 is upside down. Oh, Nanico and Anderson. That could have been a lot worse, but still pretty big hit. Here's Noah Holiday in the lead, who had a minute 14 qualifying speed, qualifying lap. But here's Tina McCoy in the 44. And there's Tim Randolph in the 19. Who's going to take this lap? Coming to the caution flag, 3 wide. Think Tim Randolph is going to get it, or maybe not. Noah Holiday in the 33, hanging strong on the top lane. Had no pusher, but still managed to hang on to take the caution flag. Alright, first caution of the day. We'll take a look at the replay. We're all waiting for it to happen. So it happened on the back straightaway. Cole Colby in the 76. Yeah, kind of out of line there. Gets in the Blazy Pitar. See the 12 there is the 48. We see the 4, 49. Okay, not many good angles here. Yeah, we'll just stick it to TV2. Blazy Pitar goes upside down. I think it's the second time going up and over. He flipped over at Daytona, the first race of the season. And it's fitting how he flips in the last race too. Bounces off Casey Nanico. Gets back on all... Wait, nope. Goes over again. Does not get back on all 4 wheels. Gets hit again by Luke Contreras in the 94. And again by the 8 of Blake Peters. Still not on back on all 4 wheels. So everyone able to drive away from that wreck, except for the 55, of course. Right on board. Well, what about maybe someone further back? Like Connor Breed in the 3, right in the middle. 12 Anderson also involved. Doesn't look like too much damage, but we're at Talladega. If it was like Martinsville, which we didn't run, yeah, that might not be such a big concern, but Talladega, even the slightest bent could affect the aero of the race car, so something to watch out for. There's Noah Swell in the 22, also involved. Yeah, not, even though now it's a pretty big wreck, the 55 going upside down. Everyone seems to be alright, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few cars pulling it behind the wall. So Wes McCoy was also a part of that. This car looks clean, but the beta model doesn't have a damaged model. But anyways, first caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green, so nope, Tokoyami in the 252 car has dropped out of the race to a camshaft, so that's one championship contender out of the race. Blazy Batarbi is out, Alexander Rowe is out, the 86 of Michael Cancino is out, Giorgio T is out, and Stephen Oakes, a piston, has gone out. So Oakes, after coming off with his first top 5 finish of the season at Road America, and today with the piston, so it's very short-lived. That was a very short run there for Oakes, so at least it's over for him. Season's over. Just put it behind them as we're getting ready to go green. 26 cars remaining. Richie Hiroshi a lap down after making a stop. Noel Holiday will lead us to the green flag. And we're back underway. Hiroshi still got a fast race car. In other words, not a damaged race car. They're all fast. Tina Mulco in the 44, looking to get that one back. Almost nabbed his second win. Sam Malkeys is there too. He almost got his second win of the season, but didn't lead a lap at Road America, but was close. So we still see Brad Cheston, Casey Hoyt, Cole Colby, Lightning Blaze. Yeah, they're still in this lead pack. The 2, not slow, doesn't look like it. There's Anderson. Getting by Connor Braden. They look maybe a little bit off. Hopefully not. 3 wide here. David Davison on the 1. He'll come around. He'll lead that one. Al Agassi 34 in second place. Colby in the 76, gonna make it 3 wide for second. Cole Colby, despite being a championship contender, no top 5s for this team. Colby is 8th right now, 26 points back. I don't think we've ever had a champion without any top 5s. Well, he's probably have to get one today. Might even need to win this race. Cole Colby in position again. They're 5 wide behind them. 47 to Tobin McCoy coming off pit road. Oh. And there's contact. Big hit. Edison hard on the wall. Caution is out. Keys and Holiday also involved. That brings out the yellow. That was a quick wreck. Mitchell Hodak in a 26 to the front. Here's a 12 of Anderson. Connor Breeden. Can Connor Breeden get win number 4 and sweep the Talladega events? We'll see. Yeah, they're not slow at all. That damage did not phase them. Anderson to the front. He leads that lap. Be 4 points. Well, 4 the points that we know at least. By where he sits, he would be the championship leader, but the 44 this time. Tina McCoy nabs that away. Oh no, they're wrecking again. They're wrecking across, coming after the line. Cutting back down. Oh no. That is not good. Oh, and the 2 gets hard. T-boned by Jeff Scott. Up and over he goes. And that will finish him off. Oh, more contact. Colby gets rammed by some Malkeys. More wrecking. Tim Randolph up in the air. And wow. The wreck. I don't know how to say it. Okay, never mind. Tina McCoy, the leader. We'll take a look at the replay. So they're almost 5 wide, pretty much 5 wide. These guys are leaning against each other, pretty similar to what we just saw. You could see Ryan Butcher and Noel Holiday. Yeah, they're stuck together, and then Derek Edison gets collected hard on the wall for him. Legacy in the middle, some Malkeys right behind. Right on board with Edison here. Tough break for Edison, was having a good run. Haven't talked too much about Derek Edison all season. Last in the points, only 1 top 5 and 1 top 10. Did not want to end this way, of course. So that was a hard hit. And then we could just skip a lap later. You can see the big wreck coming after the caution flag, coming to the line. They seemed alright. They're only 4 wide. Oh, the 3 and the 10, they got together. The 2 and the 36 as well. Then Anderson, we see Cole Colby hits the wall pretty hard. See the 1 and the 36, the 2. Then there's Noah Swell and Tim Randolph. Hiroshi gets in the 12. Small pile up to the bottom. Was hoping that was it. Then you see a couple cars. Jeff Scott right in the door, right in the driver's side. Launched that 2 car in the air. There's a 4 as well. So 3 cars upside down in today's race. Saw Tim Randolph, who was trying to get by the 10. Should have took the bottom. And there's big hit from somehow Keys in the Cole Colby. And then, oh man, huge hit. Anderson in the 99, nowhere to go. Flips Tim Randolph, and he pancakes the outside wall too with the right side. Huge hit. Another T-bone crash. T-bone flip. Yeah, Randolph, he should have took the bottom. Shouldn't have went all the way to the top. There's Keys in the 230 car. Looked like we're just gonna recover from that small wreck. Should be alright. And then he runs right in the back of Cole Colby. He was coming down. He thought he was coming down and he goes high, but then Colby stays in line and runs right in the back of him. And I think that's gonna take out Cole Colby too. Big hit there, even though he's still moving. Probably gonna be no fuel or fuel system or leak listed on the 76 car. So a huge wreck, and no lightning blaze, and no Edison again. Casey Nanico, so a lot of championship contenders were involved in that one. Nanico right in the door of Edison, at least on the passenger side. Alright, so that was our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. So here you have it. Tito McCoy is the leader. You can see the list of drivers out of the race. Legacy, Nanico, Edison, Anderson, Keys, Jeff Scott, Tim Randolph, Wes McCoy, and Cole Colby. As I expected, fuel leak. So 17 cars remaining on the racetracks. 4 cars, 1 lap down, but we got less than 10 laps to go. So the 36 and the 10 are still out there. So those two join Toby McCoy and Richie Hiroshi, but they will not have a chance to get a lap back, at least not the easy way. 13 cars on the lead lap, getting ready to go green. Connor Breton is 3rd, 16 points back, but Brad Chesson is 6th. But of course, nothing set in stone yet. Here we go. So this race, Talladega race, is slightly longer than the first event, as it is the final race of the season. It would have been 2 to go if it was the same distance, but it's not. Here we go, getting ready to go green. Green flag is out, we're back underway. Mitchell Hodak in the 26, very slow it looks like. Is it, or just a poor restart? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just, okay, no. He wasn't involved in that wreck, so. Here's a 1, here's a 77. Brad Chesson already holds the record for most championships in the ISCR. He has 5. And yes, we're counting the April Fool's series as a championship, because why not? Still, he probably still would have had it. Or he would have been tied right now if you didn't want to count that one. But it's still quite a bit. Brad Chesson, he hasn't been in the ISCR. Well, he has for a bit. Showing that he's still got it. Yeah, there was a slump. Not only in victories, but also contending for championships. He's not known for winning races, but for winning championships. I believe 2 of his series championships was winless. One of them was the National Series. Finished second 3 times, 3 races in a row. Which is still pretty good. Still a lot of points. So we see the 4 back there, but what about, is that the 12? No, that's the 22 and Noah Swell. Most top 10s this season. If not, he'll be tied with it. This a handful of cars. Drivers have 6. And Brad Chesson now out in front. Where is Anderson, by the way? There he is in 8th place. Chesson led that lap. Add a bonus point to that. $74 or no, 47. We know is a lap down. He may get in the way of some. Look at Casey in the 10. He goes high, gonna give them room. The 10 car, Casey Hoyt. 6th in the point standings with 19 points back. It's going to be a tough one. He'll probably need Brad Chesson to wreck out. And he's still leading the race too. An 8th place finish was good enough to take that points lead back. Ryan Butcher right behind him. We know the season when Ryan Butcher's had last season in the Cup throwback, and now this season a little bit better, but could be a lot better for Ryan Butcher. Trying to try to take this win. As he gets by Brad Chesson, Mitchell Hodak in the 26 follows. There's the 10 car. Casey does have a win to his name, but he wants that second one, of course. If he can't win the championship, at least try to win the race. 4 wide here. Here comes Blake Peters in the 8. There's Luke Contreras in the 94, the rookie. Pretty good season for the rookie. Couple of bad races. Another driver who has no top 5 this season, but doing pretty well. There's a 12 of Anderson. He's not making any moves here. He's kind of stuck behind. The damage could be slowing him down a bit, but he's still within the lead pack. He can still pounce if you can just find the right drafting partner, as a lap car will be side by side with him though. Chesson trying to retake the lead. I don't think he's going to get the most laps led though. Maybe. Nah, I'm pretty sure he won't. Ryan Butcher hangs on with help from Tina McCoy. 3 wide here. Mitchell Hodak in the 26. They're on the bottom, side by side for second. Coming to 3 laps to go. Who else is in this lead pack? Got David Davison in the 1. No, I think the 12 is slowing down. He is slow. 9th right now. 10th place is Connor Breen, so it looks like he won't be able to sweep the Talladega events. He'll get the most wins though. Who is that on pit road? Oh, Fisher. Chesson back to the front. He can play it safe here. Everything fell in his favor today. A lot of the contenders are out, especially that wreck. At the line though, Ryan Butcher will take that lap. 3 wide, Hodak in the 26. Not a great season for him, so he knows he's going to go for that win. Two laps remaining. Only a handful of cars left in this race. There goes the 10. Oh, the 10 is all over the place. Oh, I think Casey has a problem. Brakes on the 10 car. With 2 laps to go. Not the way you want to end the season. Oh, right, he's a lap down. That's still not the way you want to end the season. Want to finish the race at least. Hodak with the big run. Big push from the outside. He cuts down to the bottom. Got plenty of help from behind. Coming to the white flag. Who's going to win this race? Tina McCoy now pulls to the bottom. He's going to make his move now. Here's Holiday in the 33. Started last in this race. Over a minute is her qualifying speed. pushing the 44, Tina McCoy, to the front. Now we'll look to the bottom as McCoy goes to the top. Gonna need some help here. I might not get it. Tina McCoy with a pretty big lead. 3 wide there is Ryan Butcher in the 71. I don't think they're going to catch him. That's what I said last time. But this time it looks for sure. Here they come. To the checkered flag. Through the tri-oval they go. Ryan Butcher, last chance. Can he get there in time? I don't think he can. To the inside, but not going to make it. Tina McCoy wins at Talladega. Becomes a 3rd multi-race winner this season. And Brad Chesson with a 4th place finish. He is your Season 2 ISCR Airlift Classic Convertible Series champion. Brad Chesson becomes 6-time. 6 championships in the ISCR. As we take a look at the full race results. So Tina McCoy got that one back. He wins at Talladega. Ryan Butcher in a 71. Too little, too late. If they weren't side by side, Tina McCoy would have been a sitting duck. And he probably would have finished outside the top 5, maybe. But there are 3 wide for second. Butcher was trying to get that run. He had a run, but it wasn't big enough. Noelle Holiday nearly came from last, started last, almost won the race. A 3rd place finish for her. Brad Cheston, no doubt, he is your champion with a 4th place finish. Mitchell Hodak in the 26, finishing 5th. So, great run for him and got a top 5 at the end. Luke Contreras, 5th top 10, but a spot short again. Blake Peters 7th, David Davison 8th, Richard Anderson got caught up in that wreck coming right after the caution flag and just took him out of contention. 9th is Connor Breen finishing 10th. Yeah, tough break for those two. Got caught up in that wreck just in a bad place. Wrong place, wrong time. Noah Swell 11th, Lucas 12th, so those 12 finish on the lead lap. Tobin McCoy, Chaka Lighting Blaze, Richie Hiroshi, Casey Hoyt, and Ravian Fisher also finishing the race, but not on the lead lap. Totaling 17 cars finishing the race. Here is the rest of the race results. Tokoyami in a 252 didn't really have a chance today. Camshaft broke at the end, or not even, or at the start of the race, near the start of the beginning. Yeah, it was somewhat of a long shot, but Tokoyami didn't even have a chance. So yeah, that is it here today for the final race of the season here at Talladega Super Speedway. Tina McCoy the winner, Cheston the champion. Let's take you to victory lane. So here you have it, the point standings after race 15. Brad Chesson, as we know, is your champion, ending the season off with 1 win, 6 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. A 16-point lead, scoring 1,179 points, an average finish of 13.2, and that appears to be the best average finish. So, yeah, the best driver with the best average finish won the championship. As that's usually the case with the points base, unless they get a lot of wins. Richard Anderson finishing second once again. Finished second, I remember, in the Cup before. For the championship was 1 spot short. Tina McCoy with his second win of the season, getting 9 positions. At the end, getting a top 5 points finish, top 3 points finish. 2 wins, 5 top 5, and 7 top 10s. Connor Breen remains in 4th with the most wins this season with 3. Of course, inconsistency that definitely played a part as he was up and down pretty much the entire season. Chaka Lighting Blaze with no wins almost became a winless champion. That would have been 2 in a row for this series if that was the case. Last season was the same thing, winless champion. Noah Swell gained a spot, finishing 6th. Finally getting that top 5 there. Or, no, that's a different driver. Getting a spot, Yep, only 1 top 5, but 7 top 10s. Average finish of 14.0. Same as Lightning Blaze, but a 6 points difference. Casey Hoyt probably would have still finished, well, was running 13th a lap down, but had the break score with 2 laps to go, finishing 7th, still able to hang on to a top 10 points finish. Cole Colby finishing 8th, no change for him, with no wins and no top 5s and 4 top 10s. But a 14.52 average finish. Same as Casey there. But yeah, but a pretty big difference though when it comes to the other statistics. Max Anderson lost 4 spots there at the end, finishing 9th, so still got in the top 10. Wes McCoy only lost 1, still in the top 10 at least, finishing 10th with the win. Casey Nanico 11th, just dropping out. Luke Contreras gaining 2 spots there. Tobo McCoy remains in 13th. Tokoyami dropped to 14th. Ryan Butcher gaining 5, 15th place. Fisher gained 1 despite finishing 8 laps down. 17th place, I believe. Mitchell Hodak gained 4 spots, 17th. Jeff Scott finishing 18th. David Davison 19th. Peters 20th. Michael Cancino 21st. Giorgio Tees 22nd. Alexander Rowe 23rd. Holiday 24th. Lucas 25th. Lagasse 26th. Tim Randolph 27th. Samal Keys 28th. Hiroshi 29th. Zivatar 30th. Oaks 31st. And Edison 32nd. So no change for the bottom 2. And Colin Cropley, who dropped out after 7 races, finishes last. Alright, so full statistics here. So total laps we ran was 428, total of 740 miles. Points breakdown, yeah, usually these two doesn't really matter too much. The top 5 starts, that's pretty much everybody. Connor Reedon, of course, he wins the most wins award, 3. Anderson and McCoy with 2. Lagasse, Cheston, and everyone else who has a win. Top 5 goes to Brad Cheston with 6. Tita McCoy and Wes McCoy tied for 5. Nanico and Anderson with 4. Top 10s goes to Brad Cheston again, but as well as Noah Swell, Tita McCoy, so a 3-way tie for 7 top 10s. Blake Peters and Connor Reedon with 6. Most polls was by Richard Anderson with 3. Lagasse, Cheston, and Davison with 2. And Lightning Blaze with just 1. And everybody else with 1 as well. Most laps was by Mitchell Hodak, 410. Noah Swell, 402. Lightning Blaze 397, Jeff Scott 386, Tita McCoy 383. Most laps led was by Lagasse with 40, Lightning Blaze with 37, Luke Contreras 32, Anderson 31, and Brad Cheston 29. Most miles goes to Hodak again with 708, Luke Contreras 697, Noah Swell 679, and Lightning Blaze 663, Toby McCoy 656. Fastest ever was at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Lagasse, the winner of that race. Slowest ever was at North Wilkesboro. Michael Cancino was the winner. Biggest margin was at North Wilkesboro, over a second. And closing margin was at Daytona. A photo finish, the second Daytona event. Was it? Should be, yeah. North Wilkesboro with the fastest pole was Tita McCoy. Slowest pole was at Road America. Anderson was the pole sitter of that race. Talladega was the most lead changes. That was this Talladega race. And the same thing for the most leaders with 10. Most yellow was at Toronto with 6. Most cars running was everybody at Road America with 32. And the most DNFs, that was the first Daytona event, with 22 cars being taken out. So that is it for the Airlift Convertible Classic Convertible Series Season 2. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Got something else planned for now, so don't know what the next series will be. But yep, that is it for this series. Brad Cheston, congratulations on his 6th championship in the ISCR, and hope to see you in the next one.